Tomahawk Strategic Solutions was co-founded by myself and my partner Keith Walliwender, who is our CEO. We retired from the military together and decided we wanted to pass on a lot of lessons learned from our previous career. So initially Tomahawk was founded to train law enforcement, and that quickly grew the company into training corporate, schools, and other organizations across the U.S. We felt like we could bring a lot of lessons learned back and pass those on specifically to law enforcement at the time when we founded the company in 2015. The training we provide is based on real-world engagements. When we receive a phone call from a potential client, the first thing we ask is, what is your vision? What is your end state goal? We don't have a cookie-cutter approach or something off the shelf, because meeting a minimum standard is not who we are. Minimum standard is just that, a check in the box. We like to figure out what's going on in your organization, fit your culture, mold with your people, and develop a custom program to serve our clients accordingly. The importance of custom designing a program is simply this. Wherever you go across the nation, you'll find that different police forces have different response times. And that's based on the nature of how large the city is or where the client is currently located. When we custom design these programs, it's in relation to the response time of law enforcement. It's our job at Tomahawk to better the law enforcement, to trim down that response. It's also our job to ensure that an organization is prepared. In a perfect world, we'd be prepared and we wouldn't have any issues. We don't live in a perfect world. So then we have to have a response that's going to ultimately save lives. At Tomahawk, it is important to us to explain the why. We do not teach something without actually fully explaining why you're doing what you're doing rather than going through the motions. When we're working with law enforcement, when we teach them why they are doing something, such as entering a room, it is not appropriate to say, enter this way because that's how it worked for me. What we do is we teach them why. They have an understanding of a proper entry, but to also be trained in emergency medicine, in critical thinking, de-escalation procedures. We wanted them to be able to answer 100% of the equation. At Tomahawk, we built our brand to strengthen communities. We have a staff with unique backgrounds and real-world experiences to serve law enforcement or first responders, corporate, schools, other organizations across the U.S. We bridge the gap. We have the staff that can serve both and bring them together to strengthen the community. Our team is extremely passionate about what we do to serve cities, communities, and the first responders and corporations. Our passion is unrivaled.